Hi there, we're getting back to basics here today. We're going to be going over neutral spine and how it should feel like a corseting of your abdominals without pulling navel to spine. So what we're going to do here is we're going to scooch over to our mat. And first, you've got to understand how when your pelvis moves, so does your low back. So place your heels of your hands on the top of your pelvis and your fingertips towards your pubic bone and start to rock that pelvis back and forth. So you'll start to notice that your low back responds to that pelvic movement. So when the pubic bone comes towards your chin, that is posterior tilt and your back flattens. And when the pubic bone goes in between your legs, that's anterior tilt and the back lifts. So neutral spine is when you're in between both of those. You're horizontal, so you could balance a cup of water. There's also a space at your low back. And then when you connect your core, you're going to be pulling together like a corset or a brace going one size smaller on you. There's not going to be any navel to spine because that's going to bring in that posterior tilt. So you want to stabilize in neutral with a corseting of your abdominals. So a way to get that feeling is you can inhale as your arms open out to the side. Exhale, draw your arms together and feel your ribs knit together, your upper abdominals, finding midline. Exhale and inhale. So when you're using your arms, you're getting more of the upper abdominals. So we could do the same exercise with your legs. You inhale, open, exhale, you draw those knees towards one another. And you also feel that narrowing of your low abdominals and waistline. And then from there, we can put it all together. So it could be an inhale, open, exhale, find the corseting of your abdominals and maintain that space at your low back. So you are stabilizing a neutral spine and activating your core where you're drawing towards midline. So you're using your arms and your legs to help you find that corset. So I'm going to sit on up and so what we can do here is now you can see it in action. So I'm going to inhale. My rib cage expands. Exhale, I draw my abdominals in and you see how my fingers knit together. Inhale and exhale. Feel how that narrowing towards midline's occurring. So I hope that helps you with understanding neutral spine and how the abdominal connection is towards midline without changing the position of your spine once you've settled into neutral spine, and that means that pelvis stays level. Check in next week and we'll go over the posterior tilted spine, or some people call it flat back and some people call it imprint. So there are two distinct abdominal contractions in Pilates. I hope that helps.